Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to our new moon ceremony this Friday, the 2nd of November. So if you're new to my channel, I am Koala and I am a shamanic practitioner, mainly within the Nordic tradition, but I'm also initiated into Nustokarpai and the Munaki rites within the Hero medicine. So we're here today to set some intentions for the new moon and to draw some runes together. So I'm gonna start by lighting my candle. There's a list of what you need for this ceremony in the description box. I also posted on my community page earlier today what you might need if you want to join me. So I have my candle here in a salt lantern, or I don't know what you call those. Where do I put this? I put it there. Okay. So I also have my runes for the rune spread, the rune drawing. You can use cards, tarot cards, oracle cards, whatever you're comfortable with for the rune spread later. And for my ceremonial drink, I have cacao in my lovely cup that has the words Cacao Love on it. So we're gonna start by opening sacred space. So this ceremony is gonna be a bit simpler, you can say, from my dark moon ceremony. With the dark moon ceremony, I guided you through a meditation to clear any energies, and then we cleared even more to set ourselves up for the new moon, for the new moon cycle, the new moon cycle. And so today we're not gonna do a meditation. We are going to set our intentions with our ceremonial drink. I use cacao, and I'm gonna invite Cacao, the goddess, into the circle when I open sacred space. And we're gonna use our runes later on to I'm gonna talk about it later. Okay, so we're gonna open sacred space, and if you remember last time, I stumbled a bit on the words in English, but I think it will go easier today. I sure hope so. So I'm gonna start in Swedish and then I'm gonna switch to English, and yeah, so each direction I'm gonna start with Swedish, then English, Swedish, then English, Swedish, then English, etc. and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna start in the east. Vi hälsar öster, vinden, våren och gryningen. Vi hälsar alla från öster, slå med oss i denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. Välkommen öster. We turn to the east, to the wind, to the spring, to the dawn of time, to the dawn of day. And we welcome all and everyone who wants to join us in this circle today from the east. Join us in this circle and this new moon ceremony. Welcome east. Aho. And then we turn to the south. Vi hälsar söder, sommaren, hettan och elden. Vi hälsar alla från söder som vill ha med oss i denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. Vi hälsar elden i vår cirkels mitt. Tack för att du lyser upp våran väg. Välkommen söder. We turn to the south, to the summer, to the heat, to the rising, to the warm and comfortable sun, the sun that gives us comfort, that gives us joy and energy. We welcome all and everyone from the south that wants to join us in this circle and this new moon ceremony today. And we welcome the fire in our hearth today, the fire in the center of our space. Thank you for lighting up our space and our journey forward, and everything we need to know going forward. Welcome south. Aho. And then we turn to the west. Vi hälsar väster, vattnet, hösten och skymningen. Vi hälsar alla från väster som vill ha med oss i denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. Vi välkomnar intuition, vägledning, visdom och flöde från väster. We turn to the west, to the waters, to the dusk and to the fall. We welcome all and everyone from west that wants to join us in this circle and this new moon ceremony today. And we welcome intuition and flow, wisdom and guidance from west. Welcome west. Aho. And we turn to the north. Vi hälsar norr, de djupa skogarna, den tjocka isen, kraftdjur och skyddsandar. Vi hälsar alla från norr som vill ha med oss i denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. Vi välkomnar förmödrar och förfäder. Kom och viska till oss i vinden. Vi hedrar er som har gått före oss. Välkommen norr. Aho. We turn to the north, to the deep forests, to the thick ice, and we welcome all power animal, spirits animal, and guiding and protecting spirits of the north. We also welcome our ancestors, all of you who have come before us and who will come after us. We honor you and we welcome your whispers in the wind. Welcome north to our ceremony and our circle here today. Aho. And now we turn to the Earth Mother. Moder Jord, håll oss i din trygga famn under denna ceremoni och efter denna ceremoni. Hjälp oss att jorda våran kraft, vår medicin och våra intentioner. Välkommen moder. We turn to the Earth Mother. We welcome you and we call upon you to hold us in your sweet embrace during and after this ceremony. We ask you to ground us, ground our medicine, our energy and our intentions that we set in this new moon ceremony today. Welcome Earth Mother. Aho. And we turn to the Sky Father. För himmel, universum och det stora mysteriet. Kom håll en vakande hand över oss under denna cirkel, denna nymåneceremoni. Släpp in ljuset med dess visdom och läkande kraft. Välkommen Fader. We turn to the Sky Father, to the universe, cosmos and the great mystery. Hold your protective hand above us and protect us during this circle and this new moon ceremony. But let in the light and the guiding and healing energies of the cosmos into our circle today. Welcome Sky Father. Aho. And then we lay our hands on our hearts to stand in the middle of the circle, in the middle of the earth, in the middle of cosmos. Vi står här i mitten av världen i vår egen kraft, vår egen magi och vår egen medicin som blir starkare för varje dag. Jag står här som Caspian, Koala, Mossmån av rävklanen och välkomnar alla som vill ha med mig i denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. Jag välkomnar mamma Cacao, Cacao, Kakaons gudinna till denna cirkel. Jag välkomnar dig och din medicin in i kropp, själ, sinne och hjärta. We stand here in the middle of the world, in our own power, our own magic and our own medicine. And we call upon all the forces that wants to join us in this circle today. And we call upon the Cacao goddess, Mama Cacao, Cacao. We welcome you and your medicine into our heart, our body, mind and spirit. And I welcome all and everyone that wants to join me in this circle today. And if you would like to call upon a spirit of your own, maybe a plant, or stone, maybe the spirits of your drink of choice today, you can do that now. I welcome you all. Aho. And I will give you a moment to call upon anyone you want to join us that I have not mentioned. Okay, so in the dark moon ceremony, I mentioned that we were clearing anything and everything that we wanted to clear for our intention of the coming month. So hopefully you've had some time to figure out what your intention is gonna be for the upcoming month, and if you haven't yet, that's all right. When we are here together, it's been 24 hours since the moon became new, so we still have 48 hours before the new moon energies go into the waxing moon energies. So you have a couple of days to set your intentions. So if you don't know what you're gonna do yet, you can still use this video, because it will be up in the next couple of days, and do it when you are ready to do it. So I am perfectly clear on my intention, and I have felt some aid towards opening up for this intention, so I know what I am going to set in the way of intention today. So we're gonna make it quite simple, and a simple way to set an intention is to well, there are a lot of ways, but we are gonna use the way of our drink of choice, our medicine of choice, and we are gonna ask the spirit of that energy and that medicine to help set our intention today. So I have invited Cacao, Mama Cacao, to this circle today, and I am just now reminded that there is gonna be a bit of a meditation piece in this, but it's not long, so you don't need to be able to visualize that well to make it happen. And you can do it no matter what drink of choice you have. If you have water, if you have some kind of herbal tea, or whatever you have today, then you can still do this together with me. So we're gonna take our drink of choice. And you remember from the dark moon ceremony that I was talking about the Viracocha, the 8th chakra. So if you don't know what that is, and if you don't want to work deep, then don't open the Viracocha together with me now. But I'm gonna do it because I want to set my intention on all levels of my being in my world, so I can really work with it in the upcoming month and really take on the lessons and the healing that it provides all the way through this month. So that's kind of the difference. And I'm not saying it won't happen if you don't open your Viracocha, which is your 8th chakra and your archive and your the residence of your soul, your spirit. But it will, in my experience, it manifests quicker and deeper, and it gives more healing when we do it with the Viracocha open and really program our body, mind, and soul to work together with the intention that we set, or the medicine that we bring into that state. So if you don't want to open your Viracocha, if you feel a resistance, that's okay, don't do it. But I'm gonna do that now, and if you don't want to do it, just hold on for a moment and join me again when I take up my drink in my hands. So for you who wants to join me in opening the Viracocha, we'll put our hands to our heart like this, really press it to our chest so we can feel the energy of the heart and hopefully the heartbeat. If you feel that you don't want to hear your heartbeat and don't want to focus on the pulse, if that is something you don't really like to do, I know some people have a phobia towards it, then that's okay, but focus on your heart space. And we're gonna take two deep breaths together. We're gonna breathe in from the bottom up to our heads, and then when we breathe out, we're gonna let the breath land in our heart together with our awareness. So breathe in and what's the word? Lift. Yeah, lift. So lift from the bum up to your head. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Land in your heart with your awareness and your breath, and focus on your heart space. And then one more time, breathe in. Breathe out. And focus on your heart space. And on our next breath, we're gonna lift our hands up above our heads when we breathe in, and when we breathe out, we're gonna pull the hands away from each other and search for our Viracocha, our 8th chakra, which is a golden ball of light above our heads that we can feel with our fingers, even if you can't see it. So breathe in and lift. Breathe out and expand your hands, the space between your hands, and then you move your hands from and to each other until you can feel resistance or a tingling or a heat between your hands. I'm going to give you a few moments to really do that. And don't look too hard, don't move your hands too fast. Search for the energy above your heads. I have found mine. I'm going to give you a moment or two more. And there we put our hands within this bubble of light, and we take a deep breath and lower our hands around us, and by that expanding the bubble of light and stepping into it from below. So breathe in and breathe out and expand. And let the bubble of light, the 8th chakra, surround you. And you don't have to hold it up. Once you are inside of it, it is up. At least for a while. And if you're new to using this technique, then you might have to do it again later on, or it can collapse. The bubble can collapse and you need to open it again. It's a matter of exercising this muscle. So now you remember what the room looks like, and pick an object and open your eyes and focus on that object. I chose my drink of choice. And we're back to the drink and our intention. So I put one hand underneath my drink, one hand on top. So this is the Earth Mother, this is the Sky Father energy. And it's important that it's the left hand under and the right hand above, because that corresponds with the masculine side and the feminine side. So the feminine side is the left, and we put that underneath as the Earth Mother, and then the masculine side is above as the Sky Father. So it's the receiving feminine side and the giving and protective masculine side. And also there's a lot of different properties connected to those two that we're not gonna take up too much time for today. So I want you to remind yourself of your intention. So just close your eyes and remind yourself of your intention. And then you open your eyes, and I want you to pull your drink of choice as close to your heart as you can without spilling, and just keep it there. And then we're gonna close our eyes again, and we're gonna focus on our heart space and connecting our heart space and our heart's energy to the drink of choice. Feeling those energies connect. And we're gonna greet our drink of choice and the spirits that come with it. We're gonna take a deep breath in and really feel the smell and the spirit of the drink. and welcome the drink and the spirits into our body, mind, spirit and soul, heart and soul. And then we're gonna breathe out our own spirit, our own and, our own ande. In Swedish or Nordic we call it and. That's the force, the life force that we breathe in and out. So we're gonna greet the spirits of the drink. I'm gonna greet Cacao with my spirit in this way before we go forward. So take a deep breath in and smell. And breathe out with your and. And then you put your right hand back on top of it. Hold the drink close to your heart. Focus on the energies of the drink and the energies of your heart. Now that you've welcomed the spirits of the herbs or the water. And we're going to connect ourselves to the Earth Mother. We're going to form a ball of light inside of our hearts. If you have trouble to visualize or feel anything inside of you, you can think of it as if you're holding it between your hands where you have your cup or your glass. So form a ball of light that comes from your heart. So put all the love and care and positive energies into this ball of light that we're gonna give as a gift to the Earth Mother and connect us to her for this ceremony. And also to give a channel for the intention to pass through us down to the Earth Mother. So we have the ball of light, love and happy thoughts. And we take a deep breath, and when we breathe out, we give this to the Earth Mother. So breathe it in closer to your heart, and then when you breathe out, you let it follow your spine and your tailbone and your tail root down to the Earth Mother. So breathe in, expand your chest, breathe out, relax, and just give this ball of light and energy and happy thoughts to the Earth Mother as a gift. And at the same time reminding yourself that your roots are firmly connected to the earth and to the mother. And now we're gonna focus on another bubble of light that we're gonna give to the Sky Father. So focus on the bubble of light inside your heart or between your hands, of light, love and happy thoughts, of joy, of gratitude. And we're gonna give this to the Sky Father. We're gonna breathe in and we're gonna lift it to the top of our head, and then we're gonna breathe out and release it into the cosmos and the universe as a gift to the Sky Father. So focus on your ball of light, breathe in and lift. Exhale and release. Connecting you to the Sky Father in gratitude and love. And now we're going to focus once again, and a last time we're going to focus our ball of energy and light and love inside our hearts or between our hands, and in this we're gonna plant our intention. So we focus on the ball of energy first, letting it grow, feeding it with love from our heart, with energy. You can give it a color. You can give it a color that for you corresponds with your intention, if you like color magic or color medicine. And I want you to plant your intention inside of this ball of energy and light. I want you to focus on your intention, visualize, or you can put it into words as well. I can't hear you, so you can say them out loud if you need to. So plant your intention inside of the ball of light, and then when we breathe, we're gonna breathe in and lift this ball of light to our mouth, and we're gonna breathe out and give this intention to our drink of choice, blowing it out into the drink. So we breathe in and lift the ball with the intention, and then breathe out. Letting go of the intention and trusting the spirits that we have called upon today to help us to ground this. So when we drink this, you can open your eyes now, focus on your drink. So when we drink this, we replant it into ourselves, and we plant it in our physical body, our spirit, our heart, and our mind. So we're gonna drink it. And I want you to drink all of it. You don't have to do it during the ceremony. You can finish it up during the day if you'd like, but it's important that you drink it all. If you really can't drink more, if you feel full or if you feel like you've just had enough, be sure to give the rest to the Earth Mother at some point, because you might need her assistance, and so give the rest of the intention to her to help you manifest it. So, with each sip of the drink, I want you to really feel it land inside of you, and with every sip, I want you to feel it really spreading into your arms and hands and down to your feet and up to your head and your mind, really taking place in all of your being. So we're going to do that in silence and in honor. So just drink it, and when I'm finished, if you are not, just put it to the side for now, and you can finish drinking it by the end of the, or just continue drinking it during the rest of the ceremony. And what I tend to do is, for every sip, I take a sip, and then as I release it, when I swallow, I think, I welcome you, I welcome you. Okay, so now I'm almost finished. I'm gonna continue drinking this during the rest of the ceremony. And okay, so I'm not gonna close my Viracocha. If you are finished with your drink, you can close your Viracocha now, especially if you're new to using this technique. because you don't want it to collapse. And so if you want to close your viracocha, you reach down your hand, you visualize or think of it as golden curtains around you, and you use your hands to lift these curtains back up to above your head, and then form this golden ball of light with it that contains the absence of what you have released. We haven't focused on that now, but we did that during the dark moon ceremony. And then the presence of what we have put in there. I don't know all the English words all the time. So and then you bring this energy down to your crown chakra, breathe it in, and then let it land in your mind, your body, your heart, and your stomach. And the viracocha is then closed, and you have reprogrammed your mind, heart, body with the intention that you have set. So you can do that now. And then we will bring forth our, if you need and if you want to, you can have something to write on. I have my journal that I'm writing all of my ceremonial and ritual stuff in. And we're gonna do the new moon spread. And it's a spread that is originally called the spread of the Norns. And it's 3 questions that you ask the Norns. That's a hard word to say in English. Norns. How can you say RNS in a good way? Norns. Anyway, so I will, for me, I will put down the words new moon spread. And then below that I will write the name of the first goddess, which is the goddess of the past, and that is Urd, U-R-D. And then approximately halfway across the page I will write the name of the second Norn, that is Verdandi, V-E-R-D-A-N-D-I, Verdandi. And she is the goddess of the present. And then we have the goddess of the future, which is Skuld, S-K-U-L-D. And I put that at the far end of the paper, so it looks kind of like this. And then beneath those, I'm gonna write the runes that I get for each of them. So I'm gonna do 2 spreads today. I'm gonna do this 2 times. So first I'm gonna do one for all of us, for the energies of the cosmos for the next coming months, and just a general spread that we can all somewhat relate to, and that is equivalent and representative of the energies in the cosmos right now. And then I'm gonna do a personal one. I might not share all of the personal one, so we're gonna do the general one together first, and then you can mute me if you like and do the spread for yourself, using what I have told you when I did the general one, because I want you to feel like a participant in this, and I want you to take this opportunity to do something new for yourself. The thing is, it's a commonly known spread to use the past, the present, and the future in this way, and it's a spread that is universal. It has many names, and sometimes we just call it the 3-card spread or something like that. But it is a quite an old spread in the Nordic tradition, even though the Nordic tradition isn't that old. So we're gonna work with that today. And if you think, oh, I know this one, I've seen it on Pinterest, yeah, you probably have. You know, everything spreads, and that's good. It's good that everything gets spread around and shared. That's amazing. So, sure, my spoon can rest on the floor for now. So we're gonna I'm gonna start by sounding the runes. So I have them here in my hand, and you can't see them, but they're resting in my lap when I sound the runes. So, and that's me calling upon the energies of the runes, the spirits of the runes, to join me in this circle and for this spread. Utusasrid kengi fyvinya hagal nau dissiara pertra iu algi soltyr bjerka maderlagu ingodal lages fe. Utusasrid kengi fyvinya hagal nau dissiara pertra iu algi soltyr bjerka maderlagu ingodal lages fe. Utusasrid kengi fyvinya hagal nau dissiara pertra iu algi soltyr bjerka maderlagu ingodal lages fe. And as you probably, if you're wondering, I use the Swedish names of the runes and their sounds in Swedish, because that's what's closest to my heart. There are other names for them, English names, that doesn't really resonate with me, but they are the same runes, and if you use them, that's fine, whatever resonates with you. So, we're gonna ask the runes for a general spread of the new moon from Urd Verdandens Skuld right now. And I do this every new moon, mainly for myself, but sometimes a general spread as well. And just for educational purposes, I'm gonna do this out loud. Urd Verdandens Skuld. Show us what has been, what is, and what shall come. And then we start with Urd. Urd. Show us what has been. And by that I mean what has been in the past month. So this is a new moon spread, and I work month to month basis. So moon cycle to moon cycle basis. You can also do this spread for 3 months at a time, but that's about as far ahead that the runes can really, because the runes, the principle of the runes, you can say, or their opinion on the matter, is that 3 months ahead things are quite set in stone, like carved in stone, so to speak. Beyond that, it all depends on what you choose, what path you choose forward. So you can be given opportunities, and you can ask about opportunities and ways ahead and things like that, but not set in stone. It's not set in stone, because anything can happen more than 3 months ahead. So Urd is gonna show us what has been in the past month, generally. And it is the empty rune. And the empty rune tells us that whatever has happened in the month that has passed, the cycle that has passed, has been in Swedish we call it ödesmättat. It's been bound by fate. So it's something, whatever has happened is something we haven't, it hasn't been up to us to interfere or to plan or to create. It's October has been filled with things and lessons and everything that quite was set in stone. So when we go through life, there are a few things that are set in stone and a few time periods that are bound by fate. Not that for on our own personal path, there are a few things that are, maybe how many children we will have, maybe what lessons we will have to take on, and what journeys we will, like, there are things that are set in stone, but not all like time-wise, but maybe not the circumstances around it. So maybe it's set in stone how many children you will have, but it's not set in stone that they will be genetically connected to you. Or they can come in which shape or form, and maybe time. That circumstances can be different for each and every one of us. So this rune tells us that the past month especially has had a lot of things, a lot of insights and opportunities, and whatever has happened for you in the past month, for me as well, has been things that have been bound by fate. So and I'm really grateful for some of the things that has happened in the past month, and I'm so grateful for the lessons it has brought me. From the top of my head, I can think of 3 things or more that has happened in the past month that I'm like, yeah, that makes sense for me. So I'm gonna put this on my room cloth that I have beside me. I can take a picture of this later. The room cloth, if you haven't seen it before. So the next one is to ask Verdandi what is at this moment. So what energies are prominent in this moment in time right now, and if we follow these energies and do these things, what will we have in a month ahead? Something like that. So yeah, Verdandi, what is now? Verdandi, show us the present. And the rune is Pertra or Pertru, and it's actually reversed. I think I'm showing it to you maybe in, because I'm seeing it reversed from my, so it may be that way. So it's reversed. Yeah, okay. And when it's reversed, so I hope you see it reversed now. So this is the past, and this is the future, and this is the present. So right now we are letting go of old beliefs. We are in the energies right now that are really helping us to let go of past trauma, past what's the word? Föreställningar in Swedish. Well, things that we have thought was true that isn't true for us. It's all being cleared up in the moment. So right now is a really great time to really take in these realizations and to let them go. You know, to just let go of baggage, because you can look at this as this is the mountain rune, and when it comes up in the right way, so like this, it talks about being caught inside of your own principles and being limited by your own beliefs. And so this is reversed, and it's telling us that now is the time to go beyond our own beliefs and beyond our own principles and to break through the limitations that we have set upon ourselves. So, and now we're gonna ask Skuld for what is to come in the next moon cycle. Skuld, show us what is to come. Ew. So this is the rune in the Uthark. This is the rune that comes after the mountain rune. So this is the plant medicine rune, you can say. And it's also the rune for the tree of the worlds, or the life tree. And it is clearly showing growth. So imagine you having your own inner tree of life. That is your spine, that is your crown, that is your roots, and the coming month is a time for growth and expansion beyond your previous limits and beliefs and principles. You can reach out, and you can whatever ways you can reach out can be personal and individual, to each and every one of us, but we are in a state of growing in the months to come. So yeah, I'm gonna put that there. And so those, I'm gonna write those down a little bit here in my journal. So Urd was the empty rune. It told us that the past, anything that's happened in the past month has been bound by fate. And Verdandi was Pertra, Puerto, the rune of mountains and stones, and it was reversed and told us now is the time to go beyond our previous beliefs, to let go of previous beliefs and principles and limitations that we set upon ourselves. And then Skuld was Eu, or Ewas, the rune of the Tree of the Worlds. And it told us that we can look forward to a period of growth and expansion and reaching out. Okay, so now we're gonna take some time to do this spread for ourselves. So and then that's the last thing we're gonna do today before we close our sacred space. So if you wanna open your Viracocha and really take in you can choose if you want to do the rune spread, the card spread inside of your Viracocha to really take in the insights and to really it also facilitates your intuition. It helps your intuition to do it inside of the Viracocha. But it's your choice what you want to do. It doesn't really matter outside of those aspects that I already mentioned. So I'm still inside of mine, so I'm gonna close mine after we are done with this rune spread. And I also have some cacao left. So I'm taking my runes back into my bag. I don't need to sound the runes again, but I'm gonna be quiet for a while because I'm gonna do the rune spread for myself. So you're just gonna see me do it on my own, and yeah, I will put in the description box how long this part takes. If you wanna skip it, if you're watching this afterwards, you can skip maybe the part where I do it myself if you don't want to do a spread for yourself. You can also pause if yours takes longer. Okay. So I know that was rather quickly. That's what happens when I do it for myself. So I'm gonna close my Viracocha now. I have drunk all of my cacao and I am ready to close my Viracocha and the sacred space. So if you are not completely done, you can pause the video. If you are watching the premiere of this video, that means that you would lag behind in the chat, yeah, but you can still do that. So you can pause it, you can finish your own spread, and then you can continue, and yeah. So I'm gonna close my Viracocha now. I'm gonna reach down for my golden curtains, and then I'm lifting them, gathering all of the energy of my intention and the knowledge from the runes. And I'm bringing it down to my crown chakra, breathing in, letting it all reprogram and land in my mind and my heart and my stomach. So mind, heart and body. Because when we have our Viracocha open, we are working within the space of the spirit, of the soul. So it's the residence of the soul. And now we're gonna close sacred space. And when we do that, we start in the north and go counterclockwise. Vi tackar norr, de djupa skogarna, den tjocka isen, kraftljud och skyddsandar, förmödrar och förfäder, alla ni som har gått före oss. Tack för att ni har varit med oss, denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. We turn to the north, to the deep forests and the thick ice, to the spirit animals, the power animals, the protective spirits of the universe, to our ancestors, those who have gone before us and those who come after us. Thank you all from the north for joining us in this circle and this new moon ceremony today. Thank you, aho. And then we turn to the west. Vi tackar väster, vattnet, hösten och skymningen. Vi tackar alla från väster som varit med oss i denna cirkel, denna nymåneceremoni. Vi tackar för intuition, flöde, visdom och vägledning från väster. We turn to the west, to the waters, to the dusk, to the fall. We thank everyone and all and everyone that has come here from the west, that has come here to join us in our circle and a new moon ceremony. And we thank the west for intuition, flow, guidance and wisdom in this new moon ceremony today. Thank you, West. Aho. And we turn to the south. Vi tackar söder, sommaren, hettan, elden. Vi tackar alla från söder som varit med oss i denna cirkel och denna ceremoni. Vi tackar elden i vår cirkels mitt. Tack för att du lyst upp vår cirkel och våran vägledning denna ceremoni. We turn to the south, to the summer and to the roaring fires and to the comfort and the fire of the sun. We thank all and everyone that has come from the south today to join us in this circle and in this new moon ceremony. And we thank the fire in the middle of our hearth and our circle that has lit up our circle and our guidance from the runes and the cards in this new moon ceremony. Thank you, South. Aho. We turn to the east. Vi tackar öster, vinden, våren och gryningen. Vi tackar alla från öster som varit med oss i denna cirkel och denna nymåneceremoni. We turn to the east, to the spring, to the dawn of time, and to the winds. And we thank all and everyone that has come from the east today to join us in this circle and this new moon ceremony. And thank you, And, for joining us. Aho. Vi turn to the Earth Mother. Moder Jord, tack för att du har hållit oss i din trygga famn under denna ceremoni och för att du håller oss och våra intentioner i din trygga famn även efter denna ceremoni. Tack för att du jordar oss, jordar vår kraft, vår medicin, vår magi och våra intentioner så att de kan manifesteras det kommande månvarvet. Earth Mother, thank you for holding us in your sweet embrace, for nourishing us, for grounding us, our magic, our medicine and our intentions so that they can manifest in the coming moon cycle. Thank you, Earth Mother. Aho. We turn to the Sky Father. Fader himmel, universum och det stora mysteriet. Tack för att ni har hållit en vakande hand över oss under denna ceremoni. Tack för att ni har släppt in ljuset med dess visdom och läkande kraft. Sky Father, Cosmos and the great mystery. Thank you for protecting us in this circle and this new moon ceremony. Thank you for letting in the light with its guidance and its wisdom and its love. Thank you for everything. Aho. And then hands on our heart. Vi står här i mitten av världen i vår egen kraft, vår egen magi och vår egen medicin som blir starkare för varje dag. Jag står här som Caspian, Koala, Mossmåne av rävklanen, han som landar som djuren. Och tackar alla som varit med mig i denna cirkel. Jag tackar mamma Cacao och Cacao för din medicin och för din hjälp med min intention detta månvarv. We stand here in the middle of the earth, in the middle of the cosmos and the middle of the world. In our own spirit, no, in our own power, our own medicine and our own magic. I stand here as Caspian, Koala, Mossmåne of the Fox clan, he who dances with the animals. And I thank all and everyone who has joined me in this circle and this new moon ceremony. And I thank Mama Cacao, Cacao, for your medicine, your love, your magic, and for helping us and helping me with the intentions that we have set today. And I now give you a few moments to thank any spirits and energies that you would like to thank that you asked to join us in the beginning of the ceremony that I didn't call upon. Okay, so thank you all for joining me in this new moon ceremony, and I have great news for you that speak English and maybe want to learn from me or join me in more ceremonies via Zoom or somewhere else. And might, if you want healing from me, or if you want to learn about the runes, or receive the Moonlight Key rights or the Nusta Karpa rights from me, anything that you would like, or maybe go through some past life regression therapy or something like that I offer. So in next year, in 2025, I will be offering a lot of my services in English as well, and I will have ways that you can to take payments from other parts of the world that is outside of Sweden. So I'm finally gonna do that. So if you want to know exactly what I will be offering, you can sign up for my newsletter via my English website, or you can contact me on DM in my English Instagram. It's a small Instagram that mainly focuses on my English YouTube, but you can contact me on there because I check my Instagram almost daily and my emails. So those are the two main ways. So my webpage Dreamers One is the one with all the English information, and I'm gonna update that soon. And I'm also gonna start a newsletter in English, where I'm gonna share mainly my English services and English ceremonies and that sort of thing that I'm gonna be providing in the new year, in next year. So you can do that, and I will be, among other things, I will have a rune workshop, or I will have a couple of different rune workshops. One that focuses on getting to know the runes and just inviting all the energies and start working with runes, like a kick-off kind of workshop. And then one that focuses on bind runes and how to bind the runes for different purposes. And I will offer a lot more in that yeah, like that. So yeah, if you want to know more, you can also comment on this video, of course, but I need your email address if you want to sign up for the newsletter. So give me that via the Dreamers One webpage or via my English Instagram, that is ShamanKoala. You can also contact me on my Swedish Instagram, of course, but it's all in Swedish, but you can still contact me there if you'd like. So yeah, have a lovely new moon, and I will see you in my next video, and in 1 week we will meet again for our waxing moon ceremony. So have a lovely day, y'all. Walk in beauty and walk with the stars and the moon. Bye.